Daily Broadside, day 806. Jimmy quit. Jody got married. I can understand Jimmy. His head wasn't in it. But Jody, man, just because you get married don't mean you quit the band, bitch. Tell the old battle axe you got band practice on Tuesday night, and every other Thursday and Saturday, you'll be at the local dive bar making $57 for the evening plus beer. I don't understand. That whole song just doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you this, man. I was somewhere, it's probably been 2 months now, and I had forgotten about this till I was reminded and I saw somebody. So I'm at a house, and I see across the street, this Toyota Tacoma pulls up in a pickup. A pickup pulls up, and it gets out, and the whole damn thing's been wrapped in like dog crap, and it said something like, I think it was called Poop 911. Like, tailgate was like poop911.com. It has a website and everything. And I'm like, what is this? And the guy gets out. He gets into the back of the Tacoma, the bed. He pulls out like a little scooper and like maybe some plastic bags, like something, right? And I think he put some booties on his shoes. And he proceeds to bypass the front door and goes straight to the back, lets himself into the fence. He's gone for a while. I do some stuff. He gets in his truck and he leaves. And I'm like, what is this business model? I mean, I have an idea of what it is, but I wasn't sure. So I take to the website. I type it in, pulls right up. I don't know if it's a local thing or if it's, franchised or if this is just whatever, but a couple things, okay? Number one, the business model is thus. You start off, and I think from what I can tell, it's like the size of your house, how many dogs you have, the size of your yard, I should say, how many dogs you have and all this. But it starts, the tier one plan is like $11 or $12.99 a week. Okay. All right, cool. So we'll just round that off to $15 just to make the math easy. So guy's got 1 yard. He's making $60 a month going to that yard. Okay. Now this was a neighborhood that had, 250 houses. I don't know how many other houses he's had, but basically what he does is he goes back there, he picks up all the dog crap and excrement and everything out of the yard. For an additional fee, they'll sanitize the yard with some kind of like not flavor, that would be disgusting. Scented beads or I don't know what they do, but they make like potpourri in your yard basically. And I'm like, I don't know if that's really worth the money, the extra $4 or whatever it was. Because if I come home 6 hours later and he was at the house at 11 and I'm home at 5:15, I don't feel like I'm going to smell lilac and gardenia flowing through my grass. I think that's a little snake oil right there. But at any rate, $60 for one house. Now the guy's got a fairly brand new Tacoma, okay? It's not a TRD Pro or anything, but I mean, still, Tacomas aren't cheap. It's a $30,000 truck. Then you got to get it wrapped. It's like $2,000 or whatever, because you got to custom make the graphics. At least somebody chime in if they know more. But you got to wrap it. You don't have a lot of overhead because all you need is like a scoop to pick up dog crap and some plastic bags and some booties. And seems like you're in business, and I guess the potpourri. I don't know if you're getting that at the Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree got the potpourri. Anyway, so that the yard is scent free. Anyway, Dollar Tree got the potpourri, so the yard is all scent free. Anyway, I don't rap. I just play that. I just stayed at a Holiday Inn last night. So you got $60. I don't know, man. Like, he was there for like 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, he made $12. And I mean, I guess if your time's not worth anything, maybe that's a lucrative enterprise, but it's just weird to me that people would care that much. Now I can see if you're running a dog kennel or something, but I mean, you wouldn't be able to afford him then because you'd have, 20 dogs running around your yard. He'd be out there for an hour, or more. But that's just and here's the other thing, right? Like, so I'm picturing this guy going out on a date, right? And don't get me wrong, I know a company locally around me that the guy owns a septic company, and he has like a $3.2 million home. So I'm not scoffing at anybody that makes their money in the excremental arts, as it were, because, somebody's got to do it kind of thing, right? I mean, hell, plumbers make a killing, right? And they do it a lot of times by unclogging y'all's toilets because y'all don't understand how plumbing works. And it's, whatever. Let's just flush a towel down the toilet. Anyway, getting back to what I'm saying. So, so I'm just thinking like of him on a first date, and I'm like, okay, well, so what do you do? And the guy, the only way that this can be like cool to the girl is if he says, I own my own business. Oh, what do you do? And then he explains the business model. But anything below being the owner of that company or that franchisee is really gonna, I would think most women would be on the shallower side of the pool and be like, okay, so you just pick up dog crap all day long. So you really have no marketable skills. You can drive a car, locate crap in grass, and pick it up, put it in a receptacle, and throw it in the back of a Tacoma. I don't know, how you get happy about going to that job. Unless it's just so lucrative that you're just like, just can't wait to get to the bank. Like maybe, I don't know, but that seems like you just have to have a huge customer base for you to make money off of dog crap. And I'm not saying all women would be that. I think some women would be like, oh, that's so cool. I love dogs. And it branches off from there. That's fine. But I would think that some women would be like, I just don't know if I could. I mean, he seems like a nice guy and all, but I mean, he picks up dog crap. That's just how do I tell my friends what he does for a living? And yeah, he owns the company, but he still owns a dog crap business. And I don't know, man. I'm fascinated by that. I'm fascinated by the dumbest crap in life. And what else I'm fascinated by is this. I was talked into watching A Star Is Born last weekend. I'd heard of it. I'd heard the name. I didn't know what was in it. Got to tell you, a couple things. Really good movie. Really good songs. I was impressed. I didn't care for how Bradley Cooper, it reminded me a lot of Crazy Heart. If you've ever seen that with Jeff Bridges and Maggie Gyllenhaal, who probably should have been cast differently. I don't know, there's something about her I just don't care for looking at. But, Jeff Bridges talks like, he's got that drawl, kind of like how he does in Hell or High Water, a phenomenal film, by the way. But Bradley Cooper has that just kind of talks. I'm not doing it justice, but I didn't care for that part, but the story was cool. I enjoyed that. It also reminded me of Marissa Tomei's character in The Wrestler, and all. But anyway, what I learned was that Lady Gaga is a hell of a singer. I didn't know it. I've not listened. The only thing I know about her is the Poker Face and Umbrella. I don't think she does Umbrella. I think that's Rihanna. So I know Poker Face, and I think that's all, I think that's all I know about her. But she actually sings in that. It's really good. And I'll give you this. She's not a bad actress. She's a complete dolt in real life from what I can tell, because she's one of these woke weirdos, but that believes everything is just copacetic in the world. I'll tell you another thing about people that are woke. I saw Selena Gomez crying the other day, and God, she's ugly. And she's even uglier when she cries. I didn't know who she was. I don't think I still know. I assume she's an actress or she sings or something, but I heard her talk this morning. It popped up, and she was, I guess, from the Grammys. I don't know, but she was talking, and that was chalkboard, fingers on a chalkboard, like nails on a. I can't listen to her talk anymore. That was disgusting. It was the most appalling thing I've ever heard in my life. That is just a horror. I don't care if she's got some. What somebody said, she's got lupus, or I don't care if she's got lupus. I don't care what's making her talk like that. That nasally, can't do it. Can't stand you. That's just not for me. But Star Is Born, really good movie. I don't know if it won any awards. I want to say that it got nominated at least for the songs and all, but it was really good songs. I was impressed, a little feel good, and I like the fact that it ended with him dying. That was kind of cool. I like it when they just go for the old switcheroo. It's not a Notebook ending. I don't know what that means. I've never seen The Notebook. All I know is that Ryan Gosling's holding some girl up in the water while they're kissing. So I got to figure it ends well. But anyway, y'all go see A Star Is Born and boycott Selena. Get him.